What up, world? What up, me? This is Drewize. Coming at it like this. Drewize Topics. This is the last topic of today. And and the topic is minding your own business, staying to yourself, rolling solo, and staying out the way will reduce and lower and minimize foolish things, negative things, drama, and stupid stuff that the world brings as far as negative people. Okay, if you are a type of person that rolls solo, whatever, steady yourself, mind your own business, whatever. I mean, you could speak to people, say hi, how you doing, have a light conversation, whatever, you know. But if you practice this, as far as staying to yourself, minding your business and stuff like that, you minimize people being in your business, and you minimize you being in their business, you know. Because I can say this, you know, I live around neighbors, you know what I'm saying? I have neighbors around my apartment, you know what I'm saying? And I don't try to get in their business, and they ain't trying to get in mine, you know. True enough, they be nosy, you know. That's the problem I have is nosiness. I don't like nosiness, you know what I'm saying? Nosy. But I stay to myself, you know. I roll solo right now, you know, and I just stay out the way. True enough, I may speak to people, you know, hi, how you doing? Have a light conversation. That's it. But I'm not trying to get in your business, things like that. No. So when people see you doing this, hi, how you doing? Have a light conversation, whatever, and you mind your own business and steady yourself, it puzzles people of a question like, that person this and that person that, you know. So that's the way to go out. But if you somebody like want to be nosy and want to get in somebody's business and run your mouth off and do negative things, you don't need to be hanging around me, you know what I'm saying, at all, you know. And I look at it like this. I have friends, you know. I have friends that stays here in Akron, Ohio. And I have friends that lives up in Cleveland, you know. And I only hang around people I know of, you know what I'm saying? I know. I'm not trying to start have new friends, whatever. No, because right now I'm rolling solo, solo rolling, and that's the way to go out. I'm a lone wolf, you know, and I stay to myself. I mind my own business. I don't be in nobody else's business but my own, you know. And when you do that, you lower foolishness and you lower stupidity stuff, drama, you know, where you steady yourself, mind your own business, and roll solo. You lower all that, you know what I'm saying? And when certain people come around, they want to be interested, like, you know what I'm saying, want to find out what you're doing and stuff like that, you know. And you keep it short, like, well, I'm just doing me, staying to myself. That's it. But like that, they say, oh, okay. They might sometimes they might look at you like, with it, they might say, well, you got to add to it or something, but hey, you know, I think more people should do this, you know what I'm saying? More people. Because where I live around now, right now, currently, and I'm planning on moving somewhere else, you know what I'm saying, in a better area, as far as a better environment, going back out to the suburbs. Because I live in the inner city, lower part, you know what I'm saying, lower city in Akron, the lower. So you have to do this when you live in the lower part of the city, you know. Stay to yourself, mind your own business, roll solo, stay out the way, you know. So if you do this, it puzzles people, you know. They have a question mark in their mind. What is that person doing? And blah blah blah. When you get with people that like to be nosy and be curious all the time, they bad for you. Depart from them. Depart from them. Because I mean that's how I look at it. That is how I look at it. And that's how I'm going about it until the day I rot in that grave. But you have to do it, you know what I'm saying? Now, when you live in the suburb areas, and little towns or big cities or whatever, people tend to, say they wonder or they be a little nosy, whatever, but they go about their business, you know. That's it. But you live in excuse me, if you live in the inner city, lower part of the city, people tend to do this. I want to be in that person's business. I want to run my mouth. I want to do things negative, you know, all like that, just to find out what you're doing. So the counter that is steady yourself, mind your own business, roll solo, things like that, and stay out the way. That's it. That is it. When you do that, people will see, oh, that person, he stayed himself. Yeah, he stayed himself. He don't fool with people. Yeah, he or she don't fool with people. You have to be that way. Especially if you live in the city, the lower part of the city. You have to be that way. And when you live in the lower part of the city like that, your objective is to move out the lower part of the city, move somewhere else better, far as the suburbs, cleaner area, cleaner atmosphere, whatever, for you so-called living in some type of lower part of the city, inner city, whatever, you have to depart from that, you know what I'm saying? You have to rebuke that, you know what I'm saying, for real. So, I mean, that's how I look at it. Steady yourself, roll solo, mind your own business, and stay out the way. It's the key. It is the key. And that's how I look at it. So, you call it what you want. Call it what you want, but this is how I see it. This is how I see it. So, that's that. Drewize Topics. I am Drewize. And this is Drewize Topics. Like I said, you can express your opinion if you like in a comment, like, share, subscribe, do what you gotta do, But this is all real, 100% real, Drewize, I am Drewize. And this is Drewize Topics. Peace.